Hey guys, welcome to BP the Bible Perspective. For the first time in U.S. history, the Supreme Court will be occupied by two black Supreme Court justices. What a tale of two Supreme Court justices this is. Now, before we get into it, please like and share this video and subscribe to BP the Bible Perspective. And as always, if you have a thought or comment, add it to the comment section below. All comments are welcome. Now, as I said, for over the 200 plus years of the existence of the Supreme Court, white men have primarily occupied the Supreme Court justices. But in the last, let's say some 50, 60 years, you have had various diversities from black to Hispanic to women. But for the first time, coming up, a black woman will hold the office. Now, obviously, you see the two pictures there. Clarence Thomas, who took office in 1991, has been a conservative justice. And now we will have a Democrat in Ketanji Jackson. And that's what makes this interesting, because what this also shows is that there is black people are not monolithic. And what you see is two diverse opinions and views, one conservative and the other a Democrat. Although I believe Judge Jackson considered herself, was formerly, I guess, was known as a originalist. I'm not going to even bother to get into that. I believe, to simplify it, they believe in, I think, the original intent and meanings of the Constitution. Okay. But I think for the most part she is a Democrat. Now, does that mean it is necessarily a win for the Democrat? Not necessarily. And here's why. Well, let's talk about Clarence Thomas. Clarence Thomas has been true to his convictions. Now, that's not a compliment to him. I believe he has earned all of the titles of criticism that black people laud upon him. He has been one, put it like this, to say that he has consistently voted against black interests is an understatement. While at the same time, when he is attacked, he will play the race card himself. Take when he was nominated, and right at kind of the 11th hour, news about charges or accusations of sexual harassment arose against him from, at the time, Anita Hill, a black woman who worked in his office with him. She is now a professor, I believe, in Oklahoma. This became big news because women's groups rallied around her. And at the time, he basically said it was a high-tech lynching. Interesting for a man who would later go on to, again, vote against black interests. Most notably, his stance against affirmative actions, which he himself is a product of affirmative action. One of the reasons why he is so against affirmative action is because he felt that there were, when he took a job someplace, I forget which company, that I don't know if he overheard or someone told him that the comments were that he only got the job because of affirmative action, which I think is silly, because even if affirmative action wasn't the issue, the color of his skin still would have been, and the fact that they made the sly comment, it speaks more to their racism than their acceptance of him. Now, as far as Ketanji Jackson is concerned, the jury is still out. But typically Democrats, and especially then, of course, black Democrats and people in her particular unique position, tend to kind of err always on carefulness. So while Clarence Thomas has been unabashedly, again, confirming his convictions, again, voting against black interests. Ketanji Jackson would be more careful on that. So I don't know if you could necessarily say that it's going to be a win, that automatically she is going to vote Democratic and support Democratic issues. Now, in either case, the Supreme Court shouldn't be about that. In other words, Trump, I believe, was able to appoint 3 Supreme Court justices. And that's pretty big for a presidency. And all of them were conservative, all of them were Republicans. But even there, they didn't always vote how all Republicans and conservatives would want them to vote. But they do mainly vote in conservative issues or supporting conservative issues. Now, for example, so if the Supreme Court was to be stacked properly, so the issue of Roe v. Wade would be in jeopardy. Now, my thing should be, what does the law say and what does the Constitution say? Now, if we come over to the Democratic side, some of the issues of police reform, reparations, things like that, does that mean that Judge Jackson will automatically support those issues? Well, of course, you'd have to wait till the cases come out. But I think the Constitution should be first and foremost on either side. And the sad thing is with our Constitution, with our Supreme Court justices, that the Constitution is not foremost important. But again, hey, as I said, the jury is still out. We have to wait and see. But it is a historical moment that we have a Supreme Court, the first African American Supreme Court justice. I believe that indeed is a historical moment for this country. All right, guys, look, that is my perspective. I'd like to hear your thoughts and comments. And don't forget to add them to the comment section below. And remember that all comments are welcome. Don't forget to like and share this video and subscribe to BP, the Bible Perspective. Till next time, I'll see you then.